Hello, lovely ascending ones. So, I've been blocked to do videos that not wanting to be seen coming up as I step into the new me, the new world, the new us. And I wanted to talk about this thing we call the dark night of the soul. That void, that empty space, that place of no return, I can't do this human journey anymore. And it's like, it feels like I can't do this human journey again. I can't keep fighting the same fight. It feels so familiar. This want to exit. And, you know, those I've experienced Dark Night of the Souls for all my life. And had that suicide around me as a child. So that's always been there. And I see when it comes in now and it's so crippling and it's just so all consuming that you don't think you're going to get out, and you bob back up like the cork. It takes you down. Like we always hear, the universe will never give you more than you can handle, and you want to go because nothing, when you're in that void, nothing is working. And when we can get through that and not check out, we get to another level right now. We get that strength of heart for that perseverance through these dark nights. And we do that for all of us, as well as our own healing of our ancestral lines. And we hold that. And this is the true work, giving yourself permission. I mean, like we're taught not to grieve. We're all going through grief right now about just what's going on around us alone. We're in PTSD, and why aren't we allowed to grieve? But we're taught, no, you can't grieve, you can't scream and shout. You've got and all my life I've covered it up. Covered it up with drugs, covered it up with something. I covered it up with distraction, the addiction to distract ourselves from feeling that pain, because we're taught not to. And give yourself permission. Let us all give ourselves permission to grieve, to purge this energy out of us, being allowed to scream and shout, being allowed to cry our hearts out and not feel guilty or not feel shame around that, and not feeling like I've got to be fixed, and not feeling like I need somebody to fix me, I need somebody to rescue me. Because when we can actually hold ourselves in that grief, we are rescuing ourselves. It's bringing it back to love again, bringing it back to that 0 point, because this field around us is all we have. That is our survival. Nothing outside us matters. It's just this part, and bringing it back when we're in those dark nights. How quickly, this is what, in the last 2 months, I've been to the deepest, darkest levels that I didn't think I could come out of. And it's how quickly we can bring it back to the 0 point, bring it back home, bring it back to the heart where we're meant to be residing right now, which connects us all up. And am I going to reach for the old numbing tools, for the old distractions? I mean, this addiction of the planet and our society runs so deep. We're all looking at the black mirror and not realizing the addiction, the slave we are. Ultimately that. But it's all kinds of other things we don't want to feel that we also reach and numb ourselves with. So these codes today are to bring the perseverance to when the dark night of the soul comes in. Bring that permission to grieve, to have time alone, to hold yourself, That right now is the most responsible thing we can do as human beings. Instead of projecting, instead of blaming the past or an outside source for what we're going through, and accept that, yes, I'm going through this. Let me be with this. Let me be with this feeling that ultimately is our inner child that's never been allowed to express itself. It's never been allowed to cry. It's always taught that crying or being angry, there's something wrong with you. And so let us understand what our human beings, our light beings, require in these times. These dark nights of the soul are being brought to us left, right, and centre because it is time. It is time to take responsibility for our own stuff. Where are we still blaming? Where are we still projecting? You know, where are we being a hypocrite? Where are we not practicing what we're preaching? These are all things that are coming up. So, this is for being patient, persevering when those dark nights come in. I'm going to be doing the codes today on an E singing bowl for our solar plexus to bring that strength as we come out. Because that's the thing, when you can get to those depths and you bounce back, that strength of heart, the lion heart comes up, the I'm ready, I know my purpose. And also this, it takes us so deep for us to remember. It's a remembrance. These dark times, the void that we go through is the remembrance, because when you go deep, there's nowhere else to run, and all you have left is to remember your soul's journey, to remember why you came here. So every time we go into this dark night of the soul, we come up closer to knowing who we truly are and closer to our full purpose here on this planet. And I give thanks for all those nights I've experienced in my life that has taken me to the next level, to the next level. And I give thanks that I didn't check out. I give thanks that I have been guarded and been protected to be here, to speak to you in this moment right now. So these codes to bring ease, perseverance to the dark night of the soul, which are gateways to next level. And let us persevere and trust that we get through this, and then we get rewarded when we can go deep and do the true shadow work. The universe hears, and the universe supports us, carries us, catches us, and holds us. Taking us closer to our purpose. Sia wote de mula nana de kia lelergi asata de mula. Teba bula kia wata nana. Yabade ana asi. Kia wotu atu atalana. Kimasi elele atalana. Kiwo sho. Sielele matala de bu. Shololokwa. cheaper to la dolo. Came by the dollar, nolly do. Oh. Came by the dollar. Came much to la dollar night. Came much to la day. Lady money, my dollar day. Keep a put $2 die, yo. Came the dollar day, keep a put $2 die, Keep all dollar can dollar na, I'm about to $2 die. Keep a pass the cheek to the dolo, all the dollar dolo. Keep out the dollar day, mamma de lodo. Keep boost to the dollar nolo. Adale, get the daily lake, tap a bucket dollar day. Kimula dula kutele day. Kimana nala day. Sip a pula kuta tala do. Anale day. Kimama de low. Timamuka tula katiti lede. Kibala katala dele maluta tele. Kibasa tiki temamuka tula katatatala neli kiababuta tua. Sata teli madilana la. Kimamula dula de la. Kibasa tiki tila dele le. Kimababadi le. Kibababutu lule. Ene mama de dele kitila la. Kibala kitala dele mula dala. Ele mama kebabusa ti. Tele kitala dala. Madi dala de. Kimuka tula kipa puta lada. Yana dele kipa buta tala dala. Kibala de mamula dolo lo. Wata tele le. Yama madi lo. See you lele. Yama madi lada lele. He a dele. Today mama de dala day. Keep the daily good dollar hey. Keep my ladder caddy bull dollar hey. Haux Haux. We should be persevering, or maybe in relief of just coming through to the other side. We can do this. We can get through this together, though it's a lone journey to go into those depths. Nobody can go into those depths for us. We have to take that leap, and that trust needs to come back. And what are you doing? What are you doing after this one? Play ting-a-ting. Very nice. So, you're thinking. You're thinking of body. Every cell. Body guiding you. You listen. It tell you. You be with your body. And it take you home. Safe. Knowing. Trusting. Just with breath. Feeling the entirety of your whole being. From crown to toe. Very good. I love you very much.